Since winning Love Island in 2017, Amber Davies has fastly become a tabloid favourite. Although finding fame through reality TV, Amber has never lost sight of her lifelong dream.
My ultimate end goal is to be on the West End.
Her passion for performing started at an early age. After a busy year, Amber is now about to embark on her biggest venture yet.
I can't believe I'm here.
She has landed her first ever lead role in 9 to 5 the Musical, a stage show based on the 1980s hit film that made Dolly Parton a star. We'll be following Amber through the highs and the lows.
I need to kind of grow up a little bit, I think.
As she prepares for the opening night of her leading lady debut.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by.
My life after Love Island has been absolutely crazy, but I've never ever lost sight of the dream of being on the West End. A couple of months back, I got offered to audition for 9 to 5 the Musical, and I just had to jump on that opportunity because I knew it wouldn't come around again. I remember getting this call from my agent to say, "You've got the role," and it was just amazing. When I heard the news, I was just dying to get home to North Wales and celebrate with my family. So I am back in Denbigh, and this is the first time I'm seeing my family since getting the 9 to 5 job, so I generally can't wait just to go in there and hug them all. I wasn't expecting to see them all there together. It was literally the best surprise.
Tell us all about it then. How did the audition
it was
go?
a really casual audition.
Was it?
It was literally an hour long, like a workshop.
What's the name of the character you've got then? What's
Judy.
Judy.
Jane Fonda played her in the film. And then Louise Redknapp. Yeah. She's in it. And Brian Connolly. Apparently he's hilarious. But I still can't believe I've got it.
What audition song did you have to sing?
Get Out and Stay Out. I have got it.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to. Do you want it? Oh, it's just so embarrassing.
Can we see it?
Okay, you take that.
Let's listen to it. That's amazing.
Come on, honey. Okay, you ready? Oh God, I'm scared. Right.
Oh wow. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I never thought I'd be the one to say goodbye. You get out and say now, I'm taking back my life.
I looked around and everyone was getting teary at my audition tape, and then I was getting emotional. It was just such a lovely moment. Yeah, I think everyone's been in the West End show before though, bar me. I'm not going to be everyone's cup of tea.
No. And you've got to take things with a pinch of salt.
Like, I've had the best year of my life with Love Island, but I'm ready to do what I want to do.
Yes.
I am going to Nashville.
Ooh. To meet Dolly?
To meet Dolly Parton. My audition tape got sent over to Dolly Parton herself, and she has invited me over to Nashville to meet her. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this.
She's going to meet Dolly.
Yeah. I know, are you a #1 fan? I feel like you'd be a #1 fan.
Make sure you get a signature for us.
I will.
Yeah,
I'll try. And I need to get a selfie. That'll be amazing on my Instagram. Like, to meet Dolly Parton in Nashville is probably like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. No one ever gets to do something incredible like that.
We've always been proud of her since she was little, but now we are really extraordinary, proud of her. And we just can't wait to see her now on the West End.
That was the best trip home I've ever had. They are so supportive. I'm so lucky to have them all. My nana was buzzing. Next stop is Nashville, and I generally can't wait to meet Dolly Parton. I want advice, I just want to hug her.
After a whistle-stop family reunion and a quick dash back to London, Amber is finally packed and ready for her flight to meet Dolly in Nashville.
Can't believe it, I'm going to meet Dolly Parton. I'm going to meet Dolly Parton. Dolly is the executive producer of 9 to 5 the musical. It's the first time she's bringing her show to the West End. So just the fact that I can go out there and speak to her and just like see her in person is amazing. Like it's like once in a lifetime. I'm never going to be able to do this again unless she invites me around for Christmas. I can't wait to see Dolly's boobs, I bet they're huge.
I live my day as if it was the last. Live my day as if it was.
We're at Heathrow, just about to get on the plane to Nashville. It's like thick freaking guards everywhere. I am en route to Dolly Parton. Obviously, you have to keep hydrated. The skin has to be looking fresh. But I'm so excited, and I can't believe this is happening to me. I'm just about to land from Love Island to Nashville. This is the best day ever.
Amber's arrived safely and skin now positively glowing. She wastes no time seeing what Nashville has to offer before her meeting with Dolly in the morning. And after a few hours rest, Amber is up for a very early start.
So it's, what time? 5:10 in the morning in Nashville. And this morning I'm actually going to meet Dolly. I'm scared, I'm nervous, but I want to enjoy it, I want to have fun, I want to get as much as I can from this conversation. I fell asleep literally reading a book all about her. I've watched like every interview under the sun. I just want to enjoy it.
Now sufficiently clued up with Dolly trivia, Amber heads to Dolly's studio to finally meet the music legend herself.
I think I've literally got about half an hour until I meet her and I'm obviously going to give a shit to myself. God, do I look okay? Word on the street is that she is actually super nice. So my expectations are extremely high that she's going to be really nice to me. Hopefully, I don't want her to grill me. She's just about to walk in. Oh God, I'm nervous. Oh, she's there. She looks so gorgeous. Oh, she looks so cute. God, I'm so nervous.
Amber!
Oh my God! So lovely to meet you.
Oh, Dolly, I found somebody small as me.
You look absolutely stunning.
Oh, well, thank you. Did you see my 9 to 5?
9 to 5, amazing.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Dolly looked incredible.
I understand you're playing Judy.
I'm playing Judy.
Well, are you nervous?
Yes, because it's my debut. It's my West End debut.
Well, that's what I heard.
So I'm just trying to, I don't know, embrace it. I like a challenge. I want to work.
I bet you'll do great. You're a killer singer.
Oh, gosh.
You're a trained singer, right?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I've trained in musical theatre.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You know, we're a little bit similar because you come from Celtic roots.
Yes.
And so do I. I'm from Wales. And you moved to the
well,
city.
our mum's people were from Wales.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Owens family.
Oh, the Owens. They're definitely Welsh if they're called the Owens.
Weren't you on an island somewhere with some good-looking guy? What happened with that? Did that romance last?
No.
No?
No. I need
They
advice on
hardly
men
ever
from you,
do.
Dolly.
I've had the same one for 52 years. Would you like to have him now?
Oh, go on then.
Is
that all right?
He might be a little old for you.
Coming up,
I thought I had big boobs.
Yeah, you do.
Do I? Oh my God, I haven't danced in ages. There's an article come out about my love life, which is like non-existent. So how there's an article about it, I don't even know.
It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living.
Amber is in Nashville visiting country music legend Dolly Parton in preparation for her up-and-coming West End debut.
I'm nervous. I'm scared.
Oh, it's natural.
And like, I struggle with nerves a little bit.
But of course, that's natural. That's what they call, some call it butterflies, some call it nerves. The best advice ever is just to be yourself.
Yeah.
And that my mama told me that years ago, and that old saying, to thine own self be true.
Yeah.
Keep your own confidence. You know who you are.
Who I am, yeah.
And you know what you can do. And just go out there and think, hey, I'm me. They're either going to like me or they're not.
My mum says to me, just think that all the audience are like animals. That is what the advice she gives me.
Kind of think that helps you, because some people say always picture your whole audience naked.
Yeah, that's another one.
I thought, no, I don't want to do that. I'd rather think of the animals. I think I'm going with you.
I was going to ask one thing. Obviously, the rhythm for 9 to 5 started.
Oh, yeah, with my fingernails, yeah. You go, working 9 to 5, what a way to make
Oh, my gosh, do you know what?
Yeah, you got to have acrylic nails, though.
I love that. Oh, but thank you so much for
thank
meeting
you, and
with
best
me.
of luck to you and everything.
Oh, I need to have another
Yes,
hug.
you do.
Oh, thank you so much. We'll have to get a selfie and everything.
Okay. Well, I have to say, meeting Amber was the light of my day. She is so sweet, so pretty, and so nice. She's a beautiful little thing. It was great meeting her. I felt very close to her. I felt very warm. Can't wait to see her on stage.
I thought I had big boobs.
Yeah, you do.
Do I?
You should have played Dolly.
I know. I've just finished my chat with Dolly, and it was probably the best moment of my life. I'm so ready for this now, and coming here and experiencing all of this has made me double ready, so I'm excited and I just want to get to work.
As Amber lands back in the UK, she arrives to some unwanted press attention.
So we've obviously just got back from Nashville. I am horrifically jet lagged. There's an article come out about my love life, which is like non-existent. So how there's an article about it, I don't even know. I'm so angry because people have just made a massive deal over nothing. And I've tried so hard to step back from the limelight a little bit and get myself in a different direction. And I feel like I've just took a step back, and everybody now thinks they know my business, and it just, honestly, it irritates me so much. Then I feel like I'm letting people down that are around me, that are building me up, and like, some people just want a 500 quid story.
But putting her personal life to one side for now, Amber puts her professional hat on and heads to a very important meeting.
Ooh. Hello.
Hello.
Hey. They've only seen my audition tape, so I really want to make a good impression.
Wow, you're beautiful. You're more beautiful than on the video. You know, I saw your audition.
Yeah.
This is a very unique situation. I've never cast anybody in another country just by watching a videotape. And that's how impressive your singing was. Stephanie Block originated the role you'll be doing on Broadway.
Okay, oh yes,
and not since Stephanie have we heard anybody come close to singing the song the way you did.
Oh.
It truly was amazing.
Thank you.
You know.
Did you not know that I was like in the limelight in the UK?
No, we don't know this show. We
Do
were
you
only
not?
finding about it now.
All I know is they sent me a video. They said, here's someone auditioning for the show.
Yeah.
They said that you were on a reality show. And I'm like, okay, you know. And I press, and I watch you, and I'm just truly blown away. Just completely blown away. And I emailed back and I said, hire her, exclamation point.
I can't believe they've took this gamble on me just from watching my audition. Happy to meet you guys. I'm meeting Jeff the director and Lisa the choreographer for the first time. Tape. I'm so grateful, and I'm absolutely buzzing that they've given me this opportunity. And I just came back from Nashville because I met Dolly. And
Isn't she the sweetest?
oh my gosh, and that's, I feel even more into it now.
Most people that accomplish a starring role on the West End have started in the chorus.
I know.
And have worked their way up incrementally.
Like my
and you're
sister.
starting at the top. How do you feel about that?
I'm nervous, I'm scared because I think I have to prove myself a lot. I just feel like I've been given this opportunity and I just need to like make it amazing and be perfect at it, and it's going to be so hard.
And expectations are high for you, I'm sure.
And people are going to leave the Savoy loving you and going, well, this is a real actress and a real singer and a real dancer.
That's what I want to be known as, like a credible musical theatre performer. That is my goal.
Do you mind if we just give you a couple 8s of steps so we can see?
Of course you can.
Excellent.
Oh, I should have put better attire on. I thought it was just a meeting. I had no idea they were going to make me dance, and I was wearing the most ridiculous heels.
I don't think this is exactly what you'd be doing, but it'll give me a good idea of how you move. Okay, so just start here and bend your knees a little bit and give me a little bit of hip so we see. That's nice. Good. And now you're just going to cross the foot over and just turn around slow. Nice. And then step forward and snap.
Ooh, and
nice. Good.
There are going to be a lot of naysayers that are going to come to the theater and say, how can she start at the top? So she does have a lot to prove, and there's a lot of pressure, I think, on all of us that she delivers a performance that warrants her playing this role.
Okay, let's try that again. So we're going to cross on count 6. So
is it quite fast?
No, it's step.
Oh, so keep that there.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah?
Oh my God, I haven't danced in ages. It's hit reality a little bit now. You know, they were absolutely lovely, but as well, like, it's hard. This is going to be really difficult, but I need a bit of like a kick up the arse, do you know what I mean? This isn't just a walk in the park, this is like life-changing. I need to deliver. I need to make sure I'm on top form.
The next day, Amber's up at the crack of dawn for an early morning TV appearance.
Today I'm going on GMB to discuss 9 to 5 and my first role is Judy in the West End, which is so exciting. I've been holding this in for so long, and then now is my first opportunity to just announce that I'm doing this job, and it feels a bit real now that I'm letting everybody know. I can't go back on my word now, but it's bloody early. I need to make sure I've had enough coffee to string a sentence together.
And even if I could, I wouldn't turn on you.
Thank you. My hair look alright. You sure? Fantastic. I'm a little bit nervous. See you later.
Our next guest first found favour last year's Love Island.
Let's talk about your new job, though. And it's quite a departure. This first time hitting the West End stage in 9 to 5.
Yes, I'm moving into the Savoy Theatre for 9 months, which is amazing.
So what about your love life? Because you've been spotted having a good old public kiss with Sid Howes, the international swimmer. What is it like, though, when you suddenly find yourself, even you, having a private moment made public, even you that knows all about that?
If I don't laugh about it, I'd cry about it.
But that looked like it was quite a nice moment.
Yeah, it was.
Why would you find yourself?
You're getting me in a different direction here now. We're talking about the show today. Thank you. Thank you. Love you lot. Just a bit. The interview was meant to be about 9 to 5, and the majority of it was about my love life. But it wasn't about that. It was about 9 to 5. But oh well. I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. Like that stupid kiss on the River Thames. I knew that just absolutely bit me on my bum, wasn't it? Like when we are just more friends. And he took me out for my birthday, and then we ended up getting like a little bit tipsy. I can't be doing stuff like that. Sometimes I forget I'm in the limelight. You know, it's impinging on my interviews now, and it's just, I need to kind of grow up a little bit, I think.
With press now done for the day, Amber's next appointment is more of a personal one.
So I'm on my way to get my ears pulled back this afternoon, which is scary. I will probably be criticised for getting it done, because people will be like, oh, you know, you're promoting plastic surgery. I'm not promoting anything. It's my own insecurity, and it is something I've wanted to have done for ages, so I hate my ears, I hate them.
My ears have knocked my confidence for years, for longer than I can remember. And I know that there's going to be 1,000+ people looking at me on stage 8 shows a week. It was just that insecurity I wanted to get rid of.
It's Amber Davies.
Perfect. You want to take a seat for us, Amber?
Thank you.
I've never had any surgery done before, so I'm terrified to have this done. But I know it's the right thing for me.
It's been how many hours since my operation? 6 hours, and I'm in so much pain because the anaesthetic is wearing off a little bit. so I can feel everything now, and it's so painful, so my mum's come down to London to help me. But yeah, but I'm in so much pain, but yeah, hopefully it'll be worth it.
Coming up.
Are you nervous?
No, are you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, because I'm meeting you.
Oh, stop it.
Can't you find a boyfriend in the show?
I don't really like musical theatre boys.
Bit jazz handy.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living.
After taking some time off to recover from her surgery, Amber is back fighting fit and ready to get to work.
So today, all of the cast are going to be here, and it's like a little bit of a photo shoot, you know, like for the posters, the banners. But it's the first time all of us have been in a room together. I'm a little bit nervous. It's the first time I'm meeting Bonnie Langford today, even though I thought it was Bonnie Tyler. That's what I thought. That's what I thought it was. But I still like her just as much as Bonnie Tyler. So it just... Hi guys.
Hello.
How are you? Good. Oh, nice.
Are you nervous?
No, are you?
Yeah.
Are you?
Well, because I'm meeting you.
Oh, stop it. No, I'm good. I'm excited. I'm glad everyone's here. Have you met Bonnie yet? Hello. Hi, yeah.
Hi, darling. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm
Hi,
good,
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hello,
We just
Louise.
said
Sweet,
hi.
yeah. You're right. No.
We're all here together. It's so I'm so happy. Walking in and meeting the cast for the first time was daunting, but the energy in the room was amazing and everyone seemed to bond quite quickly.
How do you feel, Amber?
I feel excited. I'm nervous. I think it's, you know, the rehearsal day is coming up.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to be with you guys every day. Should we do script nights and wine nights?
Script nights and yeah, but we do wine nights. We don't remember anything. Right, I'm going to get a cup of tea.
Yeah. Okay. See you in a minute.
See you later.
Bye. I'm going to have trouble with you, Brian.
As the cast get ready for their photo shoot, Amber and Louise get to know each other a little better.
I'm nervous for rehearsals. I've been so excited.
Yeah, I am as well.
But then as the day is approaching, I don't know. I'm a bit nervous.
Do you know what it is? It's like the expectation. You worry that you're going to not like be as good as you're meant to be.
I know. I know I've got a bit of like stick saying that I don't really deserve the place.
No, well listen, you just go out there and you're going to smash it, and like you haven't just come out of Love Island and decided I want to be a singer or I want to be a performer. Yeah. This is what I've
done my entire life.
You've done, so you've got nothing to prove to anybody. Just go and be brilliant. We're all in the same boat. We're all together. We sing loads together. We do all our scenes together. It's going to be a girl fest.
It is going to be a girl fest. There's 3 leading ladies in this show, so I'm working alongside Natalie McQueen and Louise Redknapp. We're going to be spending so much time with each other in rehearsals. It's going to be really intense, but I couldn't imagine doing it with anybody else. Now, I think I might be a little bit like Marmite.
No, you're going to be... I don't want to hear any of that negativity. Dolly Parton would not give you this job if she didn't think that you was good.
Yeah. Do you know I went to this?
Yeah, I know, amazing. Did she look incredible?
She's tiny. I'm not even joking. I've never seen boobs like it in my life. They were like bigger than my head.
I actually feel quite proud when I say I'm just about to do 9 to 5 with Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
People go, oh, Dolly Parton, I can't believe it.
I know. She's our boss.
I love the girls. It's from the very first moment we met, it clicked. It's just a really lovely atmosphere.
Today's been great. I think we've all gelled, and especially Amber, because she's just a bundle of energy and she just lights up the room. I think she's going to be so wonderful in this.
Got on like house on fire straight away, and we've got to work so closely together. It's a sisterhood, it's great.
Right, see you guys. Bye, thank you. Nice to meet you all. I've had an amazing day. It's been lovely to see everybody, but it's time for me to go to bed now. I'm knackered. So bye. Bye, everyone.
Now, having met her fellow cast members, it's time for Amber to take to the rehearsal room.
Today, I'm rehearsing my big song for the first time. It's called Get Out and Stay Out. It's a big number, one of the biggest numbers of the show, and definitely my biggest number. So I'm shitting myself, I'm shitting a brick.
This song about to come up now is a self-discovery. And I think this is the moment where Judy really claims her independence. And it's the first time in her life she's probably ever stood up to a man.
Okay.
So it's her turning point in the show. And I'm sure you can identify with this.
Yeah.
I hope you can identify,
I
yes,
can.
with this song. Let's do it from the top.
It's the first time I'm singing in front of Jeff, the director, in person. So it's completely nerve-wracking.
I used to want you, but now the tables turned. I used to love you, now it's your time to squirm. 'Cause I'm saying goodbye, and I won't wait for your return. So get out and stay out.
Okay, good. Even that, that's when I became aware you were singing on Get Out and Stay. No,
Get out and stay out.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
It's not, you have
So
such a
place it
beautiful
differently.
voice. I mean, you're a singer.
Okay.
Right? It's the acting we want to work on.
I'm a perfectionist, and I was concentrating so hard on getting every single note perfect that I completely forgot to emotionally connect to the song. And that's really, really difficult and something, you know, I have to learn.
So get out and stay out. I'm taking back my life. My life.
Oh, come on. How good was that? That was so good.
Well, thank you.
That's a big difference.
Yeah,
That's a
that
big difference.
felt different.
Our challenge will be from now till opening night to have you stop listening to yourself.
Yeah.
I want to see your feelings. I don't want to see a young girl who has a beautiful voice singing on stage. It's an actress. It's this woman who is declaring her independence. It just happens. It's coming out in a song. You shouldn't even be hearing yourself if you're really in the moment.
I know.
Right? What's really been helpful, I think, is that she's surrounded by pros. She still has to work a lot on her dialect for the American accent, and a lot of different emotions for her that I think are a stretch, just from an acting point of view. But I'm very impressed with her progress.
First rehearsal under her belt, Amber takes some time to reflect on how the day went.
I obviously need to remind myself that this is my first job, but trying to figure out how the rehearsal room works is difficult. And obviously there's so many professionals around me. I'm trying to keep up, but just feel a bit deflated today and a bit, I don't know, upset. I just hope tomorrow will be a better day.
Taking a break from rehearsals, Amber arranges a well-needed girly catch-up with Love Island bestie Olivia.
Honey, hello! Oh, it's honestly so amazing to see Liv. I love her so much. She's like my sister. And it's kind of nice to have a night off and talk about normal things. And guys.
Cheers, babe. I've missed you.
I've missed you. What have I actually missed though? I've been away 10 days, so you probably had 2 boyfriends.
I've fallen in love twice through.
Oh, I knew you would have. I'd like you to find a nice boyfriend, but it just needs to be
Don't you think I'd be an amazing girlfriend?
Yes.
Fucking hell.
But you're a lot, aren't you? Can't you find a boyfriend in the show?
No, I don't really like musical theatre boys.
No, bit jazz handy.
Jazz handy, pirouette. Not a bit of me.
Liv dishes me really good advice because obviously she's in the same boat as me. But dating in the public eye is quite impossible.
Every time I open the Daily Mail app, my face is there and it's getting way too much to handle.
Yeah.
I just want to put all those crappy stories to bed. Every single thing, that guy that I've even followed on Instagram is trying to sell a fucking story.
But that's the thing, at the end of the day, you're just a young girl, living your life, enjoying yourself, you're not hurting anyone.
No.
And once you get out there and do your thing, that will do the talking, and no one's going to be able to deny how talented you are.
Are you going to come and watch the show?
Obviously, I ask stupid questions. When it got announced, who was the first person that I forwarded you a text from?
Your mum.
My mum.
Your mum is so proud.
My mum was crying. I don't know what it is, just because I know how talented you are and not many people know. And I was worried after Love Island that you were going to sort of like just...
ruin it.
Not ruin it, but just like give up on it and just like fight. Like so many people in this industry like who don't have talent, and you've got an actual talent, and now you're actually going to get to show it to everyone.
Well, but you're going to make me cry.
And we know you're going to be amazing. amazing.
Well, thank you for staying by me.
100%.
Front row.
I know, I'll be there. I actually can't wait.
With the rehearsal schedule now in full swing, today Amber is meeting the whole cast to rehearse their opening number.
So this is the first time I get introduced onto the stage and the first time the audience sees me. So it's a big moment, so it's nerve-wracking. I think opening night is like 5 weeks away, but oh my God, that freaks me out. I can't even say that. I can't even think about that right now. I need to think about this number.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Tip and now then through it, it's fun to see the upside when you're down. Working 9 to 5.
Am I doing all right? Who knows? Jeff's staring at me with a blank face. I'd had no idea what was going through his head.
Till I learn the ropes, I guess I'll just have to fake it.
That was like our first like staggered little run, and I actually missed my entrance to my bit, so I just had to go and check. But because everyone is so loud and everyone's like clapping and stuff, I couldn't hear the piano. Hopefully I'll get it this time though. Hopefully. I don't want it to become like an ongoing thing. I hope my lack of experience doesn't show on stage compared to the other two girls, because they've been doing it for years. Louise has had the most amazing, successful careers, and Natalie McQueen is a West End star. She's done every show you can imagine. I mean, they're two amazing women, and I'm so lucky to be working alongside them. Tonight I need to go home and go over my entrances to my bits. There's a lot of work to do in 5 weeks. That's what I'm a little bit scared about. Hopefully we're ready for opening night.
With Amber unsure if she's going to be ready for opening night, disaster strikes the 9 to 5 cast as Louise dramatically pulls out of the show.
It's such a shock.
One, I hope that she's okay.
Yeah, me too. Because I'm scared.
To be taken out of something when you're just getting into it.
Sad.
And for it to be something that's completely out of her control.
I know. We were all so shocked when we heard the news that Louise had to leave the cast. It's so sad because we all got so close.
From the beginning it's been us three.
Yeah.
And for someone to be taken out of that is going to massively change the dynamic.
Yeah.
Because somebody else is going to have to come in. I mean, we might be feeling this way, but someone has to come in and learn this in that time.
It's a lot of change for me in my first West End role, and it's a lot of adapting has to be done.
Coming up.
I am so excited to see her debut in the West End.
It's just unbelievable.
So I know she's got it in her, so I can't wait for her to prove everyone wrong.
I'm very proud of her, and she is really great.
She herself.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living.
With just over a week to go before opening night, Amber heads to the Savoy Theatre to see the set for the very first time.
Oh. Oh my God, it's huge.
That looks beautiful, doesn't it?
Looks stunning.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh God, I'm a bit scared now. I just want to get on the stage. I can't look back.
Go on, do it. 3, 2, 1.
Oh no! Oh, look at that glitter. I had no idea how small side stage was. Oh my gosh, there's Heart's bed. That's a proper bed. Well, you can see it. It all feels like it makes sense now. Oh, look, coffee counter.
Coffee counter, that's on the back of your Xerox machine.
Yeah.
So it spins round.
Just seeing all the seats, the lights, the set, and the scale of the whole thing, it's all becoming so real now. I can't believe I'm here. Look at that. Oh my gosh! This is my dressing room! Oh, this is so nice! It's all for me. I've got a kettle, I've got a fridge, a lovely mirror where I can take all my Insta pics. I love it, it's so cute.
I'm going to have parties in here. So this is my home for 9 whole months. I need to like rejazzle it myself, do you know what I mean? Like add my little bits and bobs, maybe some fairy lights up there, some pictures on the wall, but yeah, I'm happy, I'm so happy.
Feeling pleased with her new digs, Amber heads straight to rehearsal where Louisa's replacement is settling into her new role.
I'm Caroline Sheen and I joined the company last week to play the role of Violet. So we're practicing I Just Might, which is a trio.
Gotta get on with my life.
It's been a bit mad. It's a lot to learn. I didn't realise how big this role was. It's really big. There's a lot of dialogue, a couple of songs and a few dances. So I've had a lot of focus on me last week, obviously, because I was having to play catch-up. It's been a really good time as well. I'm managing to enjoy it at the same time as trying to get the whole thing under my belt.
I just might.
Caroline has mastered this role so quickly, but it's quite challenging for me to get used to a new cast member so close to opening night. That was a bit ropey from me.
Yeah. Good.
With a lot of new direction to take on board, Amber is feeling the pressure of all the changes.
So we've got in a new Violet, and it's been crazy because we've had to go from the beginning of the show to the end of the show and slot her in. So I'm exhausted today, so I'm going to get an early night, and we've got about a week and a half left in rehearsals until the show opens. I'm so scared, but time for bed for me.
It's dress rehearsal day for the 9 to 5 cast, but this morning, on her way to the theatre, Amber is hit with another press story about her love life.
A story's been leaked in the press about me and Liam Payne. I'm sick of seeing my name linked to different men. I'm trying my hardest to keep my private life private, but it's proven to be really, really difficult, and it's like a little bit draining because my private life isn't private anymore, and that's one thing I really miss.
With a big rehearsal looming, Amber is forced to put the headlines to one side and gets back to work.
Today we are doing our final day of tech, so we're doing basically the end of the show where my big song is at. It's the first time I'm going to be singing my song on stage with a mic, in costume, with a band. So there's a lot of pressure, and obviously all the creative team are here, like the producers and like musical director, everyone's here, so I'm going to try and impress them as much as I can. So I've got to make sure I really go for it and not chicken out, because I haven't got a lot of time now. And my mum and dad are coming to opening night, and it's literally scaring me.
Still that blind. No, you stand right there and take it. There's no love to hide behind. Well, I am proud to tell you, I'm really feeling...
It's going well. It's just, it's a challenge because we're not quite done teching the show yet. So it's a bit nerve-wracking, to be honest with you. Amber's doing a great job. You know, she's nailing it. For someone who's never done this before, it's kind of remarkable. But she's also surrounded by pros who have done this their whole lives. And she's been a really good student. And I'm very proud of her. We're lucky to have her, actually.
The big night is finally here, and guests arrive in full force to show their support.
I am so excited to see her debut in the West End. Like, she must be so nervous right now.
Amber's like a little sister to me, and we're always trying to get her to sing for us in Love Island. She'd never do it, but I heard that little voice a few times, so I know she's got it in her, so I can't wait for her to prove everyone wrong.
She worked as hard as anybody. She took notes. She was a true professional, and I wish her nothing but good things because she deserves everything that's going to happen to her from this show.
I think the pressure is building to this actual moment. She wants to prove.
Pressure is on. There's no turning back. I've got to absolutely go for it, and I've got to prove people wrong. Hopefully.
Herself that she's worthy of being in the musical theatre industry, and she so is, and everyone's going to see that tonight.
Oh gosh.
It's after red carpet, so
yeah.
It's just so exciting.
We're so very, very proud of her. She's really worked hard, and to get here where she is now, it's just unbelievable. It's no matter, really, and I know that was a stepping stone, but really, and I don't think she'll ever forget it, but this is what she's wanting.
With Amber's friends and family now in tow, it's the arrival everyone's been waiting for.
I'm very proud of her, and she is really great. She's going to be very exciting to watch all of them, especially her. And so I'm just really dying to get in there and watch the show and just enjoy it with the rest of the audience.
This night has been creeping up on me for such a long time, but there's nothing more nerve-wracking than singing in front of people you know. That's what I think anyway. I'm petrified, I'm absolutely petrified. Tonight is the night I'm going to be performing in front of Dolly Parton, the Dolly Parton.
And it's time to hit the stage.
The pressure is on for me tonight to deliver the best performance of my life.
I'm too blind, don't look too suspicious. Got to play it cool. If we three get caught, you know they're gonna jail us.
Dolly Parton is in the audience watching me sing songs that she's written. I mean, that is a lot of pressure.
With the audience loving the show so far, the time has come for Amber's big moment.
It's her time to actually watch me perform. Oh, I can't even think about it. The pressure is building and building and building. It's daunting. It is a daunting feeling. I'm shit myself.
But it's time to get those nerves in check as there's a full house.
Dreams and plans are in the making. Success is out there for the taking. Now that I'm unfettered and unbound.
It was kind of like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders because I just wanted to do well, and I really felt like my hard work had paid off, and as well I enjoyed it.
I'm so proud of all of you. You make me look good. I love
And when Dolly came on stage, that was like life-changing for me.
Anyway, thank you so much for coming. This has been a wonderful night for me. God bless you, and thank you so much.
I'm actually being credited as a West End star. It's just what I've always dreamt of. And now that I'm actually...
Get out and stay out. I'm taking back my life. Don't press me on your way out. It wouldn't move me much. You used me, abused me, you cheated and you lied. So get out and stay out. I'm taking back my life.
is like a dream come true.
I feel so emotional. I don't know, I just feel, I don't know, I've come a really long way, and I just feel so overwhelmed, but it was the best feeling ever, and I can't wait to do this for the next 9 months now. I can't wait. It is a dream come true, and I never thought it was going to become a reality, and now it has. I'm just so grateful for everyone who's helped me along the way and who has made it possible for me to get here. I am going to pop open a bottle of Prosecco, down it from top to bottom. That is what I'm going to do. I might even shower in it at this rate. You can take Love Island out the girl, but you can't take the girl out of Love Island. So pass me the Prosecco.